Where are we going?
I'm waiting for the YouTube short side to start. There we go.
So we're starting with. What time are we starting?
Now.
We're starting now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
Oh shit! We gotta go. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Be ready.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm ready. Rude.
Hello and welcome everyone to the 8-Bit Show. We got a fine show for you today with my lovely co-hosts, Two Littles, 505, and Coffee and Corn Dogs.
Whoop.
And I'm Frankie 1029. We are here to talk to your ear holes about video game news, video game happenings, our opinions, and other nerdy media, TV shows, movies, books, all of it.
And you should care about our opinions
You should.
they
Because,
are important.
yeah.
We have the best opinion.
By far.
I've been saying for years.
Yeah, people come up to me all the time. Big guys, tough guys, big watery eyes, tears coming down their face, telling me how wonderful I am. It happens all the time. Really get tired of it after a while.
That does sound exhausting.
All right, none of that happened. That was all lies.
Yeah, we all know.
What? It was?
You mean you know?
Nothing. Andrew didn't know. Talk to him. Or
Nothing about nothing.
at least he said he didn't know. He might just be trying to placate you, you know?
You someone is.
That's what a friend does.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. But it probably will happen again.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. How you guys been?
Pretty good.
Yeah, fine. Good.
Good. Anything new? Anything fantastic? Anything disappointing?
Not really.
Well, I don't know. I mean, just general disenfranchisement. Nothing new there, though.
Yeah. I have increasing disenfranchisement with my company. And maybe one day soon I'll talk about it, but I don't know. It's one of those situations. Here, let me explain this. I think I'm okay to say this. They have recently decided that they're going to have us do on-call for a whole week at a time. And the part that I don't think that I could say about that, the pay will be extremely low for doing one whole week of on-call. So we'd be doing that. I mean, it'd be roughly the same amount of time that we do anyways, except it's you know 4 times a year, 3 or 4 times a year, just, you know, lumped into one big thing, which I don't care about. That seems fine. I'm okay with doing things like that and getting stuff out of the way, but the compensation for it seems very, very that. So
Yeah.
I'm not happy about
seems
that.
like they want to pay less for more work.
Yeah, and I don't want to say like more work, because what they're going to be like changing things that's supposed to take less off of us. But I don't know. We'd still have to like be ready to like respond to emergencies and whatnot, because that's the way that IT is. And like,
Well, yeah, I mean,
I've always understood that, like going into IT, like, yeah, you're going to be on call. Like very few places you could avoid that.
Well, there's a sense of always kind of having that, right? But then like doing that for even less pay for more time.
Yeah. Well, just having to do it back to back.
Plan around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and they're like, oh, you totally can. Like, you can go do whatever. I'm like, it doesn't sound like we can, because it sounds like you still want us to respond to emergencies.
As quick as we possibly can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that'll be... They're supposed to be, like, telling us, well, you know, the whole entirety of everything, I think, next week. Or this week, I should say. But, you know, all the fine details of what's expected of us, you know, how it's all going to work, all the changes that are coming. So we'll see. But the way it sounds, I'm not particularly enthused.
Yeah.
But you know,
certainly you should be.
At least I'm not getting replaced by AI at this point. That'll be next week's podcast.
Yet.
But yeah, that's all the non-gaming reports I got. Let's head into the news.
Okay. There's news.
There is news.
Things happened.
They did, and we have equal parts of them. And guess what? Those equal parts add up to 8.
Oh,
yeah.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, it's almost like we planned this. We didn't.
We definitely didn't.
Damn it, Frankie.
Not that
I was
brand.
say we did. Ruined it.
I'm sorry. We should have planned that.
All part of our brilliance.
Yeah.
This whole segment was bland.
All right. Shall I go first? Since you
yeah, go for it.
Since you usually do. Since you usually have way more news than I do. All right, let's start off with Clair Obscura. Expedition 33. I read this really interesting article over from Polygon, talking about how the Game Award nominations show that indie is still a meaningless term. Basically,
does seem to be a very, very loose term.
Yeah, we did kind of cover this a little bit.
I mentioned my disappointment a little bit that it was in there.
Yeah, it's one of these things where it's like, where does that line actually lie? I mean,
not that it's included for Game of the Year. I totally think it should be included for that. It's just the indie one that I was like,
yeah.
But then again, we are talking about, like, I think an important thing to note, just besides that in general, is that we are talking about the Game Awards.
Yeah.
We've talked about it almost every year, but the Game Awards are just like a popularity contest, and
oh yeah, well that's what awards are, you know.
Not really an award. Like, if you want like more legit awards, you listen to like the BAFTAs, or like DICE Awards even has like a more stringent like judging process.
Yeah.
This one, they just like reach out to a whole bunch of people and are like, hey, do you want to?
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be industry people, right?
Well, I mean, yes, for the Game Awards, for getting the nominations, it's what they do.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard people in the industry talk about it. They reach out to like Game Informer, and then Game Informer will basically give like a spreadsheet to all of their employees, and they'll vote for their, and, they'll put the name of the game they want the most.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they'll send those spreadsheets over to the Game Awards, and they'll like basically put together the categories over the most mentioned games. It's it's small fries.
Well, I mean, it's something that's. I mean, it's going to be an imperfect process either which way. The idea here, though, I think, is that this is it's industry and arguably the biggest one, right? But because it's industry based, it's like, yeah, so it's going to be by the developers for the well, I shouldn't say by developers, but by the industry for the industry, right? That's kind of,
it's just a glorified show. It's a 3 hour long.
That's how most awards. That's how most awards shows are.
And then when it comes to the voting, that one's also the public one. Like, you can go vote. The only thing you don't have control over is the nominee.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, like, it's just a fun thing, I mean, but I think it does bring up a point here though, like, where does indie actually lie? Trying to get to like how it's actually defined, because I think a lot of people were upset too that Clair Obscur was even, despite how good of a game it is, that it can be called indie at all.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of games. I think there's only like 2 games on the list that would qualify as independently like published and developed and put out there. Yeah. There's only 2 games. Other than that, like Devolver Digital and Clair Obscur, who has like a pretty big publishing partner. Like, yeah, it's blurring the lines a lot, I think, but don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, that's true. And I think that's the thing, is that it's one of those blurred lines that I think it's like that's how it is. That's how it's going to be, and we're going to see more developers do that in time. There aren't a whole lot of indie developers, quote unquote, who do still their own publishing. Like, yeah, there is. There's still plenty.
Not even in creation. I mean, part of the reason Clair Obscur is getting so much shit is that, yeah, they are a small team, but they used a lot of outside help from a lot of big teams.
Yeah, and again, like, that's the other issue too, is it's like that's probably going to happen more and more. You see,
I think
more of these developers that are these indie developers who are working on something that is probably, they were too ambitious to maybe take on themselves, and they have to turn to somebody else.
I really think that if it's that big of a deal, like, go look at the other awards, because they're going to hold more of a stringent thing. You're going to see a lot of difference, and some not being included in that. Like independent game for that category, for that game. In kind of related news, Megabonk, which is a nominee for best debut indie game, they withdrew their nomination, or is at least asking people not to vote for them because they do not fit that reason. This is not their debut game. Even though they do fit that definition, because it is the only game. If you look on Steam, it is their only game.
Yeah.
But the creator was like, no, I've put out other stuff under different like company names.
Yeah.
So he's like, technically this isn't a debut in any way, so I don't feel like I qualify.
Yeah. That's an interesting one, because I think, if he wants to bow out because he's like, I don't feel like I actually fit this, because technically.
It's also spawned a whole bunch of people to be like feeding into the rumors about Megabonk, which is that the popular YouTuber Danny Dev, is behind Megabonk. And so a whole bunch of people are like, with that theory that's been going around since the game came out, this just kind of like added on to it. That has not been confirmed, although the name of this company is Danny Dev spelled backwards. The game that put out Vegapunk.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's. I don't know if you're trying to hide it well.
Oh man. Yeah, that sounds like. That's exactly what it is. Good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you want to withdraw or tell other people to go vote, like for somebody else, that's cool. I understand why, so makes sense.
It's neat that they like.
You guys okay?
Yeah. Are we still live? Are we still?
Yes.
My computer's still okay.
Check.
Right.
I seem to still be connected.
That seemed louder than normal.
That was
It was
real
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, everything looks like it's fine. My computer did flash for a second.
Mine did too. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Well, the internet survived. Huzzah!
Yeah. If we go out, then you'll know why.
Yep.
Storm's coming.
Sorry.
Yeah. What else we got?
I got here former Square Enix executive has said that consumers generally do not care about AI in games. And I think this is a really interesting point that he is trying to make here. Which is essentially, as much as we, us and gamers out there post online about how AI is doing horrible things for games, like the slop is the worst or whatnot. When they look at what's actually being like consumed and whatnot, the broader public doesn't seem to care whether there's AI in games or not. It points to Arc Raiders, as well as what was it? Some Roblox game. Still a brain rot. It's right next to the sentence I. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like the situation with Arc Raiders is a bit different because there's like Arc Raiders has done a lot of different things with its AI. Like it's using like the AI voice thing for people to be able to have like an in-game voice changer when they're talking to other people.
Yeah.
And I've heard that like was a way to reduce the like toxicity that can come from it.
Yeah.
Like there was the person I was reading it from was like a woman journalist who was like, yeah, like the fact that I could change my voice to be, more masculine and kind of disguise the fact that I'm a girl playing instantly took away from like over half of the toxicity that they received by just playing the game.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, we've talked about this. Just straight up AI, using the term AI, it's not cut and dry, right? Like, you got to look at the circumstances of how it's being used and what it's being used for.
Like, of course, you're not going to get the same like response, Yeah.
Well, still, the other game that he talks about, that still a brain rot. The game tasks players with quote unquote stealing voxel characters modeled on the AI generated culture meme Italian brain rot. So because it heavily uses AI stuff, he kind of points that, kids are the ones that are consuming all this AI generated content. And while I don't necessarily agree with him that, people don't care about it, I I think it's something that might actually point to something more worrying, is that if kids don't care about this content, they're the ones consuming it mostly. Maybe because they're just not made aware of what it actually is. Because that's something we shouldn't assume. There's plenty of people who get taken in by AI, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you hear it all the time. Like my mom showed me a picture, and I had to explain to her that it was an AI picture.
Right? Yeah. And it is becoming harder and harder for if you have like the paid stuff to tell that stuff apart. I mean, and I've seen some hilarious stuff done with AI too. But it's like when they're upfront with it, like, oh, here's some AI slop that I created, look at how dumb it is, or whatever they do, it's not like a blanket statement that it's all bad, but I don't know. I think I think it can point to something. The reason why it's rising up is because kids can so easily consume it, and it can be entertaining, even if it isn't. We've known for a while that there's entertainment, and there's unsatisfying entertainment, and there's like good entertainment, right?
Yeah. I mean,
so I don't know. It's one of these things where it's like, he might not be wrong. He might be taking the wrong message from it, but
I think it's kind of a weird statement. It feels like another one of these statements that's supposed to try and get us more comfortable with AI. And yeah, he might be right that like a younger audience doesn't care as much about it. But like, is it that they don't care or that they don't notice?
Yeah, right. That's a good point. Yeah, no, I mean, I think his bottom point is like, AI's here. It's going to be more and more in your games. I
mean, that's true.
Yeah. And it's making money. So yeah. Who's it? That's Jacob Navok. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Something like that. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Cool. Let's see. A game came back from the dead.
What?
This week.
The Dead?
The Dead.
It's
zombie game. It's not about zombies, although there might be zombies in it.
There might be. Hytale.
Mm-hmm.
Which was a pretty long ongoing project.
Yeah.
Had some it was canceled by Riot like a while back.
Mm-hmm.
And since then we haven't heard anything. It's been pretty well dropped. But it seems like the co-founder of it was able to purchase the game back from Riot. And is planning to put the game out. They've been hiring staff slowly, people who worked on the game before.
That's a really cool part.
About 30 developers have returned from like the original staff, and they're hoping to have more in the coming days. Which was pretty cool. So I was like, oh wow. So Hytale comes back in the news, and when I first heard it, I was like, yeah. So it'll be like another like 5 years before we hear or see anything else. But I was wrong. They're going to be releasing it pretty quickly, at least in an early access state. Part of this is because of the game has already been like around for so long, and stuff is there.
Yeah.
They stated that they are going to be keeping the game at a simple price, of $20, with the option to pay more if you're fancy on helping out a little bit, with supporter packages on their website. They did say that they weren't comfortable releasing the game at any more than $20, as it's not even in a good state. But they promised they're going to work hard to make it good and then great. But I think it's nice that they're going to release what they have, especially as that game is like, announcement is so old.
Yeah.
And then to release it as is, a lot of people are pointing at, like, you know, the game's already gotten so much. Oh, Minecraft too. Comparisons that this kind of goes along with it. You know, Minecraft wasn't in a great state when it came out. It was more like a tech demo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And so it shows that you can do that. You can release it in not a good state and work on it. So hopefully that works. With the $20 price tag thing is something that might look into picking up myself. Like, that's a cheap enough price tag that I would be comfortable enough purchasing now.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be. If it's in that state. I mean, because here's the thing. What is Minecraft now? Like $20? 25? How much is this house?
I don't know. Not entirely sure.
Damn it. I can type. It's okay. One of those things.
Can you?
No, just shut up.
Can you?
No, I can't. All right, can I like just open the Xbox fucking store? I guess that's the best way to do it, right?
Sure, I guess.
I couldn't find the price on Google. It's like, nope. I don't know, when Minecraft came out, when I bought it, the thing is, it had such hype. There's so many videos about it. It was like, hey, this could be a legitimate fun time, right?
I mean, I feel the same about Hytale. When I first saw the videos of that, it was fucking like real hype, especially among like the Minecraft people.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but we don't have like actual like testimony of gameplay in it, you know, like these are people who are building these cool things inside of the game. And so it's I don't know, it's one of those things, like I'm not judging anybody for wanting to get it, but I feel like depending on what it is and
it is
what sort of state,
a risk.
Oh yeah, 100%.
To go ahead and do it. I will say like that, because I mean it's already been through basically a development hell.
Yeah.
As is, so
yeah,
easily continue in that.
I think I just worry that it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna plop it out there, like, you know, how much work are they gonna put into it? Like, what if this doesn't sell a whole lot? Are they gonna continue to? Like, we don't know, right? I cannot find the fucking price for it. I know when Minecraft came out, it was like
I paid $20. I paid $20.
I paid myself. 15.
Maybe it was 15.
You probably did pay 15 because this was like, I think I got it when it was in beta, not in alpha.
Yeah, I got it in beta too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And yeah, like I don't think it's that much more. Oh, okay. No, it's like $30 apparently. Yeah, it can be like up to $30 sometimes. So like, but with the way that things were going with that game, by the time that I started to take a look at it, it was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be something like everybody's already pretty much bought this game. Like, this is the biggest alpha and beta that's ever
I guess when it comes to
happened.
I guess when it comes to specifically Hytale is like how much of that hype from years ago is still around.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm worried about. Is that it's just a lot of hype, you know, and it's not in a good enough version to even constitute paying $20. And if it's not,
is it,
and
though?
they
like, we don't know that.
we don't know.
right at
Like,
the
that's the
moment.
thing. Yeah, for sure. I really do hope that it is, but I'm a little worried that it's like, oh yeah, no, we bought this, you know, we wanted to maybe do something with it, and then realized maybe we should just release it as is, to make our money. I'm not saying that they're trying to grift people, but it could end up inadvertently being a grift, you know?
Grifting people.
Yeah.
Unwillingly grifting people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that does happen.
It does. It does. And I mean, honestly, it really comes down to their attention, which seems, you know, good and whatnot. It's definitely something, though, where it's like, I'll have to wait and see what's actually in this. Because if there is something there and there's plenty of people buying it up, it sounds like it needs some attention. So,
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen any like snapshots or anything.
yeah. Do they say the date? Or do they have a date?
Let me see.
Natoshi.
Let's see if there's anything more substantial on.
Planned to be released June 23rd, 2025. Yeah, that's not the one I'm looking for.
Oh, go back. Stop. What are you doing? Stop that.
Stop, Dan.
Let me.
Oh, so I see here in the article you have it just says in the coming days an early access date will apparently be announced. So yeah, let's stay tuned and find out.
Let me I'm reading from the main page now to see if they've had anything.
It's yeah, I want to follow this along.
Yeah, it's still be the TLDR for them is early access date will be announced. Platforms will include Windows, Linux, and Mac.
Yeah.
With other platforms to follow. Did you see? I didn't put it in the news, but did you see? Was it Arc Raiders? Someone in Arc Raiders was saying that game devs who develop for Linux aren't serious about cheating.
Yeah, I mean, kind of has a point.
You are leaving it more open, but
yeah.
Early access state, expect bugs, rough edges, unbalanced content, and frequent updates that break things. Early access duration, expect it to last a few years with no rush to getting to 1.0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they have good intentions here. Sounds like they want to do the right thing.
Launch content, they hope to have for launch content, exploration mode, creative mode, and modding. At launch, mini games and adventure both come later. Dedicated teams for mini games. Ownership. They 100% own Hytale. Repurchased from Riot Games.
I mean, I'm glad to see they have like this this whole, what's it called, plan. That's a lot less than we usually get, honestly.
Available at launch, run your own servers and create your own custom content.
What's interesting here is that they probably spent a lot of money to get this IP, right? Back in their hands.
Yeah. The funding was 10 years personal funding commitment, no investors, no publisher. Mm-hmm. So they came up with the money for 10 years of a commitment, which means from this moment on, next 10 years is fully funded. They don't have to rely on anybody, which is a pretty solid base to start out on.
That is actually a really solid base. All right, let's see what they can do.
That's before sales of for this early access kind of.
Yeah, because once the early access stuff comes in, then it's like, cool, maybe they can afford some extra stuff, you know? Some comforts.
I mean, that adds more time and more for the game.
Yeah.
So it's a strong base to start out at.
Well, maybe they can afford to
$20. It's respectable that they don't want to charge more than that.
It is. I think they could have definitely been like, maybe we should charge more because of the hype. I am still worried though, but all of that makes me feel a little more comfortable. So
being worried is fair, you know. Being worried for the game is fair.
Yeah, we should definitely follow this and check it out later.
Oh yeah. What else you got?
What else do I have? I had. Where is it? What the heck? Sure. Golden Joystick Awards. Do you want to talk about those? I have the winners.
Oh,
straight from Polygon.
Okay. Who are our winners?
So keep in mind, Golden Joysticks. This is all community based.
Yeah.
You know, everyone. I think all nominations, voting, all of that. This is like people's choice, basically. From what I understand. But yeah. So let's see. Full list of Golden Joystick Awards 2025 from Polygon. Best storytelling, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Best audio design, Ghost of Yotai. Best multiplayer game, Peak. Best visual design, Clair Obscur. Best game expansion, Lies of P, Overture. Best indie game self-published, Hollow Knight Silksong. Best indie game, Blueprints. Studio of the Year, Sandfall Interactive. Best early access game, Repo. Best soundtrack, Clair Obscur. Best game trailer, Grand Theft Auto 6 Trailer 2. I don't like these categories, these still playing categories. Mobile goes to Pokemon Go, and console and PC goes to Minecraft, and that's how it'll always be for forever. So. Streamer's Choice, which this one I don't think was actually like publicly votable on. I think this was literally to some developers and mainly streamers, and so Streamer's Choice went to Peak. Best remake remaster, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Breakthrough Award, Schedule 1. Best gaming hardware went to AMD Ryzen 9 9950X3D. Best game adaptation, Arcane Season 2. Best supporting performer, Ben Starr, who was in Clair Obscur. Best lead performer, Jennifer English, who's also in Clair Obscur. Hall of Fame goes to The Sims. PC Game of the Year, Hollow Knight Silksong. Console Game of the Year goes to Yotai. Critics' Choice Award. This is another one that wasn't publicly votable on. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Most Wanted Game, Grand Theft Auto 6, and Ultimate Game of the Year, Clair Obscur, Expedition 33.
That makes sense.
There's such fanfare across the internet for Expedition 33 that, yeah, I know that this is going to happen.
It's a good game. Like, to be fair on all of its criticisms and stuff, it's a game that definitely deserved to get the notoriety it has right now.
Mm-hmm. Like, I agree.
I mean, I didn't play a whole lot. Acting in the game, its mechanics of the game. I thought its creature design was a little lackluster, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm. Either which way, I don't think there's a whole lot that you can really say, like, objectively is bad about the game.
No,
right?
So they did a really solid job making it.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some good, cool things that I'm glad ended up on here. Schedule 1 in particular, you know. That was a pretty fun little game.
Schedule 1 is all right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still prefer Drug Deal Simulator over it, but.
And God, we need to play Peak so bad. I've heard it's so fun.
That looks pretty cool.
But yeah, that's the Golden Joystick Awards.
That's cool. Let's see. What else do I got? Ubisoft. Ubisoft was in the news.
Again?
Basically, it was just an update to last week when they said that they had delayed their financial report.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's because of some contractual things that need to be performed, loan stuff that needs to be performed. It isn't off of the lackluster sales of Shadows, which they said is actually overperforming for them. But this is as a result. This is basically coming because of the new studio Vantage and Tencent, the collaboration with Tencent and whatnot. It's just some financial stuff that needs to be worked out. They appointed a new panel of auditors that was approved at the annual general meeting in July. So that's the delay, is that they're waiting on results with the new auditors who are going to take a little bit more time because they're new. So nothing overly crazy, just yeah.
Yep, just normal bean counting things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing crazy about it.
Okay.
Of course, that doesn't take away from the fact that they're moving all that to Vantage, and we're gonna end up selling Ubisoft out, which is probably why they have these auditors here. They don't say that specifically, but
no. Well, I thought they said I was reading an article. It has to do with something about some games in the past, some financials in the past, the way they were counted.
Yeah.
What does that mean? I mean, I don't know any of the economics crap, and you know, I'm not a CPA here, but it kind of sounds a little shady, right?
It sounds a lot shady.
Like, this is just the lightest way that they could put it without being held legally responsible for stealing.
Yeah.
It's just a joke. Allegedly.
They allegedly stole. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Ubisoft was scumbags.
All right. Well, last one for me. Just a little tidbit here. I'm actually surprised you didn't want to put this on here. Resident Evil Requiem producer has teased that characters, quote, involved in the Raccoon City incident are going to be in the game. I love the tag from IGN. It's Leon to live with it.
We'll see.
Right? We'll see.
Like, yes, I'm hyped for the new Resident Evil. Always will be. I love my Resident Evil games. So I typically try and avoid things like that, I don't want to know what they're releasing about the story, so that's why I didn't even mention it. I ignored like pretty much if it says Resident Evil Requiem, I don't pay attention from that moment on.
Well, I think it's interesting that they I mean, I guess they kind of have to. I'm not really surprised, honestly, right? But I think it's interesting that they are coming out with it, and the fact that they're not saying who it is. I think they should keep it that way for sure. But yeah.
Don't worry, I do the same when it comes to like the remake side too, because there's been a lot of like hubbub over them.
Yeah.
Possibly remaking Code Veronica. And I'm just like blah 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 blah. I don't want to believe any of this until I see it.
Yeah, that's when you gotta stick your head in the sand. Just because you don't need to be overhyped for something that might not be coming.
I've only
like
wanted that remake since they started remakes, so I'm not.
Yep.
I'm not gonna hype myself up for it to never happen.
Yeah, exactly.
For them to be like, "Oh, our next remake, Resident Evil 5," or they just skip that and do 6 because everybody wants a remake of that game.
They do? It was terrible. I kind of liked 5.
5 was okay. It was just frustrating to play by yourself.
Yes.
If you're playing with someone, it was freaking like awesome. It was like one of the better Resident Evil games.
Another good co-op experience for Resident Evil.
But yeah, that's it. That's all the news I got.
Well, I just have one thing left to talk about then. Andrew actually.
Do what now?
Put me onto this one, and I went reading into it. Crafton and
there's some more info on the Subnautica 2.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been going through their trial this week, and a whole lot of craziness has ensued out of that.
Right.
From the Crafton CEO allegedly asking ChatGPT how to find a way out of paying Subnautica 2 devs to the Unknown Worlds co-founder having semi-racist documents and putting together a litigation help folder with apparently some of these stolen files. Remember how there were stolen files? Yeah. In this litigation help file, there was also mention to the other founders to make sure that they didn't have any to remind them to delete any possible incriminating things from their ChatGPT.
Yep. Which
is hilarious. I love it that a bunch of CEOs are using ChatGPT like it's so dumb. Dumb. But just a whole bunch of craziness. This was in the pre-trial phase.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice that.
Court. Let me see. I remember reading it somewhere in here this morning.
Yeah, I think
apparently though, even the ChatGPT was like, "Yeah, there's no way you're gonna avoid like paying that $250." Because even if you fire them for like legitimate things, they wouldn't get the 250 mil, but like the like would still get the company Underworld would still get it or Unknown World. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I
Okay, so this was the trial part. They're still doing post-trial,
Okay.
and the post-trial argument has been set for January 9th. Yeah, so this all took place as like the main part of the trial.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody got to put out their what they were going with. Crafton is still going with the fact that and they have pretty good evidence that the Unknown Worlds guys were pretty much out of the business already.
Yeah.
And that they weren't returning to work even when asked.
Yep.
Is stuff that they've claimed from the beginning and seemingly were able to prove. I still think Crafton's probably going to come out on top. It doesn't look good.
No. Well, this
that the Crafton CEO was looking up ways beforehand, but the evidence that they've showed that the Unknown World CEOs that they did fire deserve to get fired is pretty surmountable. Like, they're probably still going to have to pay that money, but I don't know if those guys are going to get their jobs back.
Wait, well, so here's the thing. Like, when I was reading this, it was really late last night. So, is it what's true that the Crafton CEO did look up that ChatGPT stuff, or is that what's alleged inside the document?
That's what's alleged inside the litigation help
document, which
documents that Charlie Cleveland, of the co-founder of Unknown Worlds, had compiled.
Yeah,
along with
he said that wasn't his words; that was other people's words. He just wrote down the notes for.
Yes, he was consulting with another
Max McGuire
CEO.
and Ted Gill, right?
Those are the other guys who are being accused. No,
Yeah.
He was having a conversation with former Nexion CEO Owen Mahoney and another confidant and other confidants. And that's where all the racist terms and everything that was just put up in that file, including the ChatGPT thing, does come from these other people that he wrote down what they were saying as like a transcription.
Yeah.
Although there's some pretty Korean racist things.
Very racist things.
Including calling Korea, saying that they are the Joe Pesci of countries.
Yeah. Which is
charming until they're incredibly nasty.
Yeah.
And insinuating that male Koreans are biologically less emotional.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weird stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of craziness. Okay. So what they're trying to say though is that
Crafton says that the document was put together before Cleveland was terminated, showing a genuine interest.
Yep.
And showing no genuine interest in working on Subnautica 2 or leading Unknown Worlds. The plaintiffs asking to be this was a quote from the Crafton side. Plaintiffs asking to be restored to jobs that they were not doing, says they had no interest in doing and have previously declined requests that they come back and do those jobs. We look forward to receiving a decision.
What they're
made incredible progress in the past few months, and we're excited to share all that with Subnautica fans.
Yeah, what they're basically saying here is that these people they're not just lying about what they may have said in the past, but that they're also operating pretty much here in bad faith. You know, that they're their want to continue working or whatever that was never exhibited before.
That's what they kind of proved by the folder. Like,
yeah,
you were trying to get out of this,
and I don't know if that necessarily says that, but it's definitely gives a lot of credence to it.
No, and also on the opposite side, why is the CEO of Krafton putting together Project, in quotations, Project X, and asking ChatGPT to find a way out of paying Subnautica? Obviously, they didn't find a way to not do that. But the fact that they were looking at that, like I said in the beginning, it's
but that's the thing,
it's
is
just all these shitty people like going up against each other to try and not pay millions.
But here's the interesting thing is that you can kind of point to this document as like, look at how these people came together to kind of conspire to do something that they knew that was wrong. If you just put to the side all the ChatGPT stuff, if their character is bad enough that we can't trust them, how can anybody trust that what they're saying about Krafton using ChatGPT to try to wriggle out of paying people, how can that be a thing?
That they apparently got out of the files that they stole while they went ahead and reminded the other two defendants to erase their possibly incriminating ChatGPTs.
Yeah, it's all.
Why are you guys asking for incriminating help in ChatGPT? That's dumb. You dumbass CEO motherfuckers. Both sides, you idiots.
That's like, God, who was it? I don't remember that politician who, what was it? Said she got like beat up or something for being MAGA. And like they go and find out like, oh yeah, the restraints that were used on her, she bought the exact same.
Oh, that
kind.
That was real recent. Yeah. It wasn't a politician.
Like,
it was just
near me.
Yeah, it was just some lady.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just some lady who wanted. No, it was just some lady who wanted to spread that like left hate.
Yeah.
And
yeah, how about don't search the things that you're gonna do online?
Yeah, she went and found a professional scarification.
Yeah,
to do
that's
exactly
what
she said, and then also on her partner's phone looked up zip ties near me, and they found those zip ties in her car.
Yeah,
if you're gonna do crimes, we have so many true crime podcasts and TV shows that you would think that you would be able to at least do the most basic bits.
Yeah.
Holy crap. And it's the same. The CEO thing, the ChatGPT thing is like the same as that. Like, what are you
it's 100% the same. 100%. And here's the thing. Even if you delete this, like what I'm interested to see is if they can and will be able to subpoena OpenAI to see if those searches actually went through.
Well, on this front, I don't even know if it matters. What Krafton was able to prove with that litigation folder, with that litigation help folder, and the fact that they had put that together well before their firing. Showing that these people didn't want to go back to work. They didn't want to do the job. They were asked to do the job. Unfortunately, I feel like that in the defendants asking for their jobs back might not happen. We don't know, of course, no decision has been made yet. But what I kind of hope happens is that the CEOs don't get their jobs back, but the $250 million does still need to be paid out to the studio, which will then go to help give the bonuses that the devs truly did earn.
Well, okay, so I think what's
that's my hope, at least.
I think what's interesting here is if you can show that the ChatGPT stuff did actually happen, then that lends credence to the fact that they knew about it, and because they knew about it, and these these people weren't happy with it. Maybe that's why they were acting the way that they were at the time. But it doesn't necessarily, like, yeah, they were probably upset, right? You can argue,
their defense
you can
on it
argue
was-
a lot more.
Their defense on getting the ChatGPT files came down to that they wanted to know what was going on at Crafton.
Yeah. So
If they're trying to, like, hold out on your bonuses and stuff, you might
Right.
want to know.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think there's a lot to still be said for this fight.
It just comes down to a trial of, like, just the worst people.
Yeah.
And, like, this trial, like, proved it too, with all of the ChatGPT, both of them looking at ways to get out of their commitments well beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seemingly both of them were doing this. And, like,
Right. Either way. So wait, was it the Nexon CEO was the one that was incredibly racist then?
yeah, that would be where who at least he's claiming said those things was
Yeah.
the Nexon CEO and the apparently one other person who said those rather racist remarks,
Okay.
which I believe or not, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm sure more news will come soon.
yeah, I mean, we'll find out what happens.
Yeah.
How it goes. It sure is an interesting case.
Mm-hmm. It's a something case. It's a fucking trash fire.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's all I really got.
Yep, that's it for me.
I really hope that Crafton has to pay it out and that those CEOs don't get their job back. That's it.
Yeah.
To me, that would be the best outcome.
Right.
Out of everything.
Well, yeah. Who wants to go first? With their gaming weeks, their nerdy weeks. Doesn't do MTG last week, right?
No,
We did not know.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
it got canceled on us.
Yeah.
It was tragic.
Other people have other commitments.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah, it's true. It's weird. Well, I'll go first here.
What? That's what.
No one else is jumping up.
I don't really have too much.
Yeah. Okay, first off, let's talk about some Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
I'm watching you play that.
Freaking good. It is so fun.
So I can't say I played it, so none of this comes off of me playing it. But I'm actually find it kind of lackluster, and I find myself liking the other one.
Wait, why is that?
I think it's cool that they're doing a part of the timeline story.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's neat. But the first one, going off base, allowed them to have, like, I've got 5 links or 5 different links that I can play as, and Mr. Tingle if I want to. It allowed them to have like more characters and more fun with the whole idea. And I felt it left it to have more, just more in general than this one.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I feel like the new characters that they've introduced, everything that's been in there, they're giving a really good sense of differentiation between the characters. And the only real difference is that the characters themselves are more rooted into the story.
It's just not. It doesn't seem like there's as many characters.
I mean, there isn't a crazy amount, but there's still a good amount of characters. And they're all really fun.
That's my point. Is that there's not nearly as many. There's not as many characters. Therefore, not as many stages that they can go do. Like, I don't know if that one, I haven't seen, like, I've watched you play and stuff, but like the first one had all those like classic maps.
Yeah.
That each square was a different fight and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that on there.
I don't know if there is any of that. I mean, I don't know what's unlockable. I don't know what there is in the totality of this. So you're right. In that aspect, I'm not sure. I'm interested to see what's going to come of it.
Other than that, I do really like everything I've seen. So.
Yeah, at this point, it seems like they're really diving into, like, this is a really good story. I'm totally enjoying it, and it feels like they spent a lot of time to make sure that that was really good. And I think there's some stuff in there that hints where it takes place in the timeline. Some of the ideas that I've had, it feels like it's 100% going in that line of like, yeah, this is probably where it all occurs.
My assumption was that it was occurring like in when Zelda goes to the past.
Oh no, I mean, where does Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, where does that fit in the timeline?
Oh, when the whole thing fits into the big overarching time.
Exactly. Yeah.
When the whole Tears of the Kingdom saga fit. Yeah, right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because there's a bunch of little hits here and there. And some people have argued that it takes place like on a completely different timeline, but I don't think it does. So, we'll see though. I won't spoil anything yet. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. In the totality of the game, it does feel like there's less, but again, right now I'm just focusing on the main story, and everything that they have put into that has felt really finely toned to give a really good experience. So
I mean, it's quite enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, if
been watching you guys.
If you're into those sort of games, it's definitely very fun. If you're really into Zelda, I mean, in the very least, you should watch the story on YouTube or wherever you can find it. Because it's actually a pretty good story, I think. Yeah, I'm super into it. I can't wait to play more of it. I'm playing it on normal right now. I think after we beat it, I might turn it all the way up to very hard and just see how hard it is. Because there's definitely parts of it that
those are one of those games that you like level up and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, does it still have like all the characters leveling up?
Oh yeah. Has all the leveling up.
Then, yeah. That's when you go to hard, is when you've leveled up. When you reach the point that the difficulty you're on is no longer
it's never been
challenge.
That's what I'm saying, is that it's never been difficult at all. So I think I'm gonna wait until.
I mean, to be fair, most Dynasty Warriors games aren't difficult.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sky was saying that she had some difficulty with the last one. So
especially that you guys are playing together.
Yeah, playing together definitely helps a lot.
Like, it's always easier to play with someone.
Yeah.
Like, those games are always easier. Like, as soon as they introduced multiplayer, they were
right.
Instantly became easier. It's not like they did a whole bunch of balancing to.
No, yeah. Well, because like the big difficult part about doing it by yourself is like any time constraints that you have. Honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, once you throw a second person in there, it's like, I can go around and do this while you do this one. It just becomes immensely
Or we can just tackle it together and
and kick the shit out of it. Yep.
Yeah, beat it within 30 seconds. And move on.
Yeah. So yeah, it's super fun though. Like, despite all of that, despite how easy that it has been, and it's getting easier for sure. Because we're like completing everything. But the way they're just keeping in with the Zelda lore, like I do actually really enjoy that part. Because knowing that the other games weren't, and like having some of these fantastical characters, like it was cool, it was fun and whatnot. But there's something to be said about the characters that they have created in this, approved world. It's like, oh cool, like these could be characters that like have a bigger place in the future, and I like them, so that's really cool. So yeah, we'll see. else? Started watching Andor.
Right on.
It's a little slow going at the beginning, but it's intriguing. I will give it that. So I can't wait to see where that goes. Well, like 2 or 3, actually it might be like 4 episodes in, but I did see some things pop up that made me go, oh shoot, I really need to watch this show over in my YouTube feed. So yeah, hopefully it ends up being as good as I've heard that it is.
That's
like
my favorite Star Wars show.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing from almost everyone. That is like, yeah, this is better than any.
It's one of the
media.
better. I think it's one of the better things that like Disney has put out since they got their hands on the franchise.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Andor. Although that's how I feel about Rogue One. So I feel like I'm a little biased towards just Rogue One prequel.
Right. Me too. But I don't understand why people. I guess some people really didn't like Rogue One. That's crazy to me. I thought it was really good.
Well, I also thought it was really good. Hey, you put Alan Tudyk in something. It's
Right.
Good.
Exactly.
Facts.
He knows how to play his robots.
True.
He just knows how to play his characters.
He does play a lot of
around.
robots, though.
He does play a lot of robots.
He does play a lot of humans too. I think he played more humans than robots.
I don't know. He's done
it's
a
like
lot
50-50.
of robots recently. Because he also did the Spider-Man robot
Let's see.
or Superman robot.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know how many credits he has. I'm sure a lot.
He's an alien in a TV show.
He is an alien in a TV show.
So too.
Well then.
He's got range.
Yeah, he has range. That's the point. Is he's an incredible actor.
Tucker and Dale.
Oh, and he's
I love
Need
that
that same word.
he's an animal. I'm assuming because he's in Zootopia.
Yep.
He must also be a toy. He's in Lego Disney Frozen. Operation Puffins. What is this?
It's Operation Puffins. You don't know about that?
No, I don't. I don't know about Operation Puffins, but it sounds like something I would enjoy. I don't care if it's for children.
Behind the times.
The top secret operation.
Oh my god. Yep. That looks exactly like what I expected it. Yeah. What else? Oh, let's get back to games a little bit. Been playing a little bit more of Marvel Rivals. And I'm finding the new changes very interesting. They're really fun though. Overall, I don't know what's gonna happen with what they're gonna do with some upcoming characters. I'm really interested to see what role that Rogue is going to be, because I see a lot of scuttlebutt that people still think she's gonna be a strategist.
She's going to be a DPS.
Probably, and I only say that because
She's gonna be a DPS because that's how they've been doing it. They got mad that everyone got mad when they did the 2 DPS, so now they're just gonna do 1 DPS and 1 whatever other one. That's how they're gonna do it.
Well, yeah, and that's gonna be because they got to react, because they already had these characters lined out for like a year. So,
And honestly, those are the 2 best fits. Gambit being a support character makes sense.
yeah, I think I would have liked to see Rogue as a Vanguard, though. Honestly, the only reason I don't think she's going to is because of Angela.
If they don't do her as if they do her as a Vanguard, which means that they went ahead and did a strategist in Vanguard, I'll be impressed.
Yeah. Yeah,
don't
but
see
I
it
don't.
happening,
No,
but-
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be DPS. But some of her, I should say, that said, there are some leaks about what her, like the names of her powers. And it sounds like she there's like a weird way that some people have justified that she still could be a strategist. And if that's true, I feel like it's going to be very much she's going to be another like healer that's not really a healer. Like that's the thing. Like Gambit, he can do a lot of damage, but he doesn't have to just do that. He can do a lot of healing too. He's kind of either or. But I feel like Ultron, right? Ultron, he has crap for healing, but he's pretty powerful. So he's really just a DPS player in cosplay. And I feel like that would be the same sort of thing if Rogue was put into the strategist. Like even if she's announced as that, I don't think she's really gonna be. So that said though, still having a lot of fun. I think it's a really, really good season. The changes that they made, like the game just feels like punchier. And I think because of that, I think it's definitely true that there's a lot more toxic people that are back. Cause oh my god, chats have been crazy and I hate the people in them. So yeah, I felt like it was kind of letting up over the last few months. Like it wasn't as toxic of a place, but Jesus, this season has been pretty bad. Yeah,
but they proved you wrong.
They're all back.
They said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, they're like, we need to try to make money. How do we make this game good? Oh, I guess we did make it better. And everyone was like, all right, time to ruin the community.
Time to be complete shitbags.
Mm-hmm.
It was me. It was all me.
I fucking knew it.
You're all those people.
The whole time. I'm all of
You're
them.
running
I got like 30 alt accounts. I just run around and do totally toxic shit on.
I fucking knew
What I'm
it.
using that AI voice changer for, so people think I'm different people on there being a douchebag.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Clever.
I knew it the whole time.
Let's see. Other than that, doing some more Buffy. Almost done with the season with what's her name? The God Lady?
Willow.
No. Oh my God, what's her name?
Allison Hannigan.
No. Fucking rude. I forget whatever the God Lady's name is.
Oh, Buffy. The titular character.
No.
The Vampire Slayer.
No. Glory.
Oh,
Ruby.
right, okay.
Ruby. Is there a Ruby?
No. So yeah, I think I have one more episode to go before the end of the season, maybe two. I'm not sure. It's all leading up to the next 1 or 2 episodes, so we'll see. But apparently season 6 and 7 are considered the best. Is that true, or is Rianne lying to me?
What? I don't think it ever really gets good after they leave high school, honestly.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
It's all kind of downhill from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, good on you for trying to go through the whole series and everything. It is all downhill from the high school years.
There's still some interesting bits,
There's some highlights. My favorite episode is post-high school years.
Mm-hmm.
Most people's favorite episode, I guess. It's pretty... The Silence. Everybody loves that episode.
Yeah. I've seen that one many times, actually. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. But I'm not enjoying it. It's just not something that excites me.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that's really it for my week. All I can really say.
Well, I had I had more of a week than I had last week.
Yeah.
Although it's not much more of one. But I played a couple other video games besides the game that I'm playing at, besides Ball Pit. I mean, I didn't play them too much, so, yeah. Still a dedicated Ball Pit player, but... I tried out, there was a couple Game Pass games came out. Tried out. The Christians played it a lot more than I have, but I tried out that Moonlighter 2 today. Pretty cool, pretty fun game. I'll let Christian talk about it more. He's put in a little bit more. I put in like 2 hours this morning. He's put in a little bit more time on the game
right now
himself. Oh, okay, yeah. What's your play time on that? Like 25 hours or something?
No, I'm in like just below 20 hours.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around there.
Not as crazy as I thought it was.
Yeah, I'm rude to you.
Pretty fun. I like it better than the first one. It feels like a proper sequel. Like they stepped everything up from the first one. So that was enjoyable. And tried out some kind of Vampire Survivors game. I don't even remember the name of it. Let me check. But Monsters Are Coming Rockin' Road. I think I saw like Bladdercat play it one time. But another Game Pass game. It's a lot like Vampire Survivors, but you also have to build a like city that rolls along the map with you. An interesting mechanic on top of it. I thought about playing that today, but then I thought, well, Ball Pit though. I mean, I know this game is probably going to get overshadowed at the Game Awards because Clair Obscura is in most of the same categories as it. But goddamn, this game has been quite possibly my game of the year. It's fantastic.
Well, we'll do ours.
We'll do ours. Yeah, certainly this would be my indie game of the year pick, and I quite enjoyed Clair Obscura and everything. But
the way we usually do it is our top 5 games.
Yeah.
Of the year. We don't really necessarily pick a category, although you can. We could do categories this year.
Seems like a lot of effort.
Bragging.
It'll just be me spending the effort to make sure that I come up with the reason why I included it in that category.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Like, it's just a lot of effort for me to be like, well, yeah, but
well, actually, it's technically.
I included it in this section because, well,
I mean, Christian probably disagree with me that this is even that this game's even a good indie game. That Ball Pit's a good indie game because Devolver published it.
Yeah.
Well,
is it an indie game?
We were talking about the Game Awards, which again I mentioned is just bullshit.
That's just popularity contest.
Indie games can be a few different things, just on that's like normal standing, an independently developed game. It's not that, but it still matches all the rest of the flavor. It's a cheaper game that came out, and it's came out with that whole like aesthetic of indie, and technically the team that worked on it is fairly small.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ollie runs great on my
also
machine.
I wouldn't begrudge you of putting it on your game of the year list in general. Is a phenomenal game.
It is fantastic. They really took a simple mechanic and did like everything they could with it. Real out of the box thinking on this one. Good job.
Yeah, indeed.
I've just about finished Ball Pit.
But isn't the developer? Isn't he like? He is independent, right? Himself.
I mean, I think it was a small.
Devolver doesn't
like single.
Devolver does.
Yeah, they were just the publisher.
Yeah,
does do small team.
Yeah.
Independent studios, yes. I would count it. It'd be a fine count for me. I don't. The only one that I think doesn't quite earn that being in the indie game was Expedition 33. First off, it's in a whole bunch of categories already. I would have considered that. Also, they had a lot of money, like a fuck ton. Like the country itself, their government gave them money to help get that game made. So,
yeah, but I mean, a lot of developers do that. and I mean, in any place that you can get money from your government to pay for development, that would definitely be a thing to do.
it also just like,
And
to me,
the fact that it
loses
goes
some of
to
it.
an
The
independent or
the
quote
fact that
unquote
you have-
independent developer, I think is better than it going to these bigger studios.
yeah, true. I mean, look, Expedition 33 deserves to win a number of game awards for how good that game is. But.
Sorry, I think I'm devolving the topic into defining what indie is.
Again.
sorry,
Again.
Corn Dogs.
I only think that indie games are games that feature Indiana Jones.
That's a pretty clear-cut definition, so I like it.
No confusion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of indie games out there.
That's true.
Just the one.
Yep.
There's probably more than one Indiana Jones game. I know there's more than one Indiana Jones game.
Yeah.
Well, the one new one.
Yeah.
There's just one.
There's only one that can be
yeah.
considered in the awards. Wait, did that come out? That came out last
I
year?
think it came out like a couple of years ago, didn't
God, man. Time flies.
it? Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
That's about it for my week, though. Still just like working and stuff. I did get something. To get a little something for the Magic game today. Stay tuned for that. Well, I mean, I guess we're not gonna like broadcast or anything.
You guys can.
I guess we could. It's a set up a lot.
Yeah.
We should consider that though. It wouldn't be bad content. I like watching people play Magic games.
Anything else for you?
Nah, that's it. That's my week.
Indiana Jones was released December 9th, 2024.
So technically, it could still be part of this year's because they cut off the date at like November, like midway through November,
Yep.
at least for a lot of the game of the year stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's it.
Although,
That's the only
was last
indie that
year.
needs to win, right?
Well, as far as my definition of independent category,
Exactly. That's what I mean.
it's the
the only
sole
one that can.
Yeah.
It's the only one that even has a chance.
Yeah, not a lot of competition in that category.
Nope. Weird.
Yeah, Christian, tell us more about the Moonlighter. The other games
yeah.
you played.
Yeah. Well, I've played games this week and done things. Mostly since Moonlighter came out, I bought it like right away. Like it came out and I still had to go to work. It came out like 5 minutes before I had to go to work. And I'd already bought it before I left my house. So I was pretty excited about this game. I have been since I beat the first one. I like the first one, but this one is definitely a far better improvement on it. And also was an improvement even upon itself because of beta gameplays and stuff. Apparently they weren't going to do the whole inventory little like challenge thing that they got that was common in the first one, where like you could accidentally destroy artifacts and stuff like that. And they do different stuff. You can kind of see on my screen right now, I got like a couple different choices.
Yeah.
And they do different things, like increase the quality given by shock by 1 for each overcharged relic in the backpack. So if I like took that, Dropped it in there. And then shocked it. Yeah, did some stuff.
Yeah.
They added like quality of items, the little like star numbers, which makes it a little bit more interesting, and you can get like different rarity of items with different qualities. And then you get these deluxe items that have like a high quality and are often favored in your store, as the other part of this game is a store. But I quite enjoy it. I like the little like puzzle aspect of the game and the inventory. Let's see what else. I have played a lot of Ball Pit. I'm pretty close to getting to the last stage of that one.
Nice. I need to work on
it. I beat the first, or did the first mission for the Scooby-Doo DLC for House Flipper 2.
Oh, nice.
I just finished the first mission of that, which was super fun. There was like when you first get there and stuff, the house is all spooky and there's a bunch of spooky trees you got to get rid of and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But there's like ghost noises happening throughout the house, and as you explore the house and stuff, you find out there's an attic and there's like a tape recorder doing the noises.
Nice. That's pretty good.
In your classic, Scooby-Doo fashion.
I approve of that.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, I thought it was really good. So that was fun. Did that. What else? You ever do these segments and then realize you're just like a really boring person?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a boring person.
I'm an existential crisis every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really play much else besides these games.
Okay.
I keep meaning to pop back on No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
But these other games keep taking up my time. And then I didn't even see your message Friday night about Rivals because I was too busy thinking about playing this Moonlighter game.
I know you were playing it. What I messaged you.
Yeah, but I was also thinking about playing.
That's probably true. Yeah. Fair enough.
So, yeah, I didn't even notice that I got a message.
That's okay.
Completely oblivious to that.
Might do something tonight. I don't know. We'll see when I get back home.
Yeah.
And when you guys leave.
Yeah, which will be when I get home. It'll be like time for my bedtime.
Yeah.
Especially this week. We got like a 3-day weekend. Or I only got like 3 days I have to work this week.
Yep.
Before I'm off for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday.
This week's gonna be so busy. Oh fuck. Everybody wanting to get their shit done before fucking the long holiday. That's how it goes for IT.
Yeah, that makes sense. We like slow down pretty drastically.
Yeah.
The only reason my boss gets anything is because we like he does like a Thanksgiving thing. He does like a Thanksgiving meals that people can order. So he has that.
Yeah.
But other than that, we won't really have like business. And then I got to be careful with my prep and not prep too much. So it'll be interesting. Definitely gonna have to be there Monday. Can't have it be one of those days.
Yeah. Indeed. Well, it's a short one, but shall we call it there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really got much else to talk about.
I don't have too much to cover.
Me neither. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't
Check out
like
Bump
there, right? It wasn't like
That's all I
there
got.
wasn't any news, but I mean, it's. I mean, the biggest thing was the what's it called? The crafting stuff.
Yeah, really.
So
Yeah,
it's what
there's
it
a whole
is.
bunch of drama with the Game Awards stuff, but like I said, I don't really care.
Yeah, that's.
I think it's people being just too over dramatic about something that barely matters. It's 3 hours of video game trailers with some like award thing thrown in between. Don't worry about it. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get it from people who like feel like they're getting snubbed and whatnot, like because it can be a big deal for them, right?
But there's bigger and better for when it comes to even like
I don't know if there's bigger, but there are better.
Well,
for sure, better.
Bigger. I mean, and like bigger in like notoriety and like actually being something that people look at to receive. You know.
Well, no, I think
okay,
a lot of people.
You won a Game Awards award, but everyone in the industry knows that that's not.
Well, I mean, everyone in this industry, yeah, but public at large, the filthy casuals.
Okay, but I don't think that's but I don't think that's making any sales for them. I guess being on there.
Yeah, I think
help,
I think it does. I think that's why it impacts people, or at least why there's a perception.
There's other like when it comes to award and stuff like that. I think there's other ones that I just respect a lot more.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
And have like more of a meaning.
It's fun for the trailers and fun for it's. I think it's good fun
for the whole family.
Yeah, and I feel like people should like just take it as that. Like it's just fun. Like just have.
It's supposed to be just. Was just like it did start. Jeff Keighley started as just like a celebration of games. Yeah. It was never supposed to be anything serious.
Yeah, I agree. I think people do take it too seriously. But the problem is that there's money involved, right? But I think, I don't know. Like, as much as I don't, like, I have issues with, like, Academy Awards and stuff like that, too, right? I think some of the culture inside of that has changed in a way that is better for the way that it's all perceived now. I mean, it's not, like, perfect, but I think it'd be nice if the industry and the video game awards themselves can maybe look at themselves a bit deeper like that and figure things out, give it a better underlying perception, because I think that's waning, and I think people are like people getting upset at the video games awards. It happens more and more every year, it feels like, and I don't think it's going to get any better. And again, like you said, I don't think it needs to be taken so seriously.
Yeah, it's just a celebration of games.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll leave it there. And we'll have our own Game Awards to announce. Should probably do it
Game Awards.
Should probably do it at the beginning of the year, though, right? Well, that's what we did last time, right? First week.
That's what we do. That's usually what we do.
Yeah. So we're locked in at the right time. Yeah.
We try to consider the whole actual year.
We do the whole actual year. There's other awards that do that as well.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in this week. Happy to talk at you. Of course, you can always comment, but definitely subscribe. Like,
if you hated
all those other things,
if you really hated it, then you need to comment how much
give us
you hated it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you liked it, you can hit the like button. I mean, if you want to comment,
tell us why you liked it.
If you hated it, you should really comment about how much you hate it.
Yeah.
How can we change if we don't know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We don't know what we suck at.
Yeah. Thank you, Coffee and Corn Dogs. Thank you, Two Littles.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And you can catch us on the YouTube, the Twitch, our website, classicgamerbrain.com. You can also join in on the Discord, which you can get at discord.classicgamerbrain.com. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us. We love you all. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Are they gone? Are we
Just like doing the outro music.
what? Oh shit!
Let us know in the comments if you were gone.
Let us know in the comments. Are you gone? The special word for this week is banana sauce.
Are we giving
Hey,
something away
it's-
if somebody comments banana sauce?
Is that
Yeah, on next week's episode, if you type in banana sauce,
We'll all
do
be
something.
confused.
I'll do something. It'll be something
We
special
won't
too.
remember
Ooh,
because
boy.
we're old.
What the fuck is banana sauce?
Why did someone comment banana sauce? I'll probably get mad about it. Rant about it next weekend. Get off my lawn!
Pranksters.